Welcome in, everybody. We are here for part 17 of Dragon Age Veilguard. So last time we played through, we ended up helping Devrin. We got all of Asan's brothers and sisters safe, and we ended up deciding the best thing to do to let them loose in Arlethan Force instead of continue to serve the Grey Wardens. Figured it was time for them to kind of be free to do whatever they want now. And then we helped Emmerich finally become a Lich. But the only downside is, oh, goodness. Well, Flemmy, sorry. Big drop in the temperature. So, definitely feel it. It's been like pretty high 80s where I'm at with some decent humidity, and yeah, now it's like low 70s, gonna rain. I'm a little sniffly. Apologize. But Emmerich got to become a Lich, but the downside, we lost Manfred. He sacrificed himself. There was a big Hezenkos put the lantern that she'd been absorbing all of the souls into this giant, I don't even know what you want to call it, but basically Manfred sacrificed himself, pull out the lantern. So we lost Manfred, but Emmerich is now officially a Lich, and did save all of Asan's brothers and sisters, so I figured I can go check on him. Eldrin, who was sort of like Devrin's uncle, said he'll kind of take care of him, keep an eye on him. I figure we'll go do this real quick. It says it's a conversation, so I figured it'd be nice, fun little thing just to kind of see how they're all doing, and then we'll do the main quest and we'll go talk to Solus. We did run around a little bit in the crossroads. We did find another memory for another one of Solus has 5 memories. So we found another one of those at the end of the stream too. And what was on that one? Oh, we found out elves were basically made of like magic, essentially, if I remember correctly. They weren't, I don't want to say natural. That feels wrong to say. Yeah, I found out that the elves, I think,
have a look.
Might rewatch it again just to make sure I have it correct. You know what I mean? But I believe the idea was that elves were basically created out of magic. And we decided against telling anybody because we thought it would be bad because it would just give humans, and specifically humans, but it would just be another negative thing to turn against the elves.
Tell him Amelia will set him up right.
I believe everyone agreed to keep it only to the people. Whoa! Just hanging out here. I mean, I know we said the Veil Jumpers would pay, because that's what we ended up getting 100 strength from the Veil Jumpers, so I thought Eldrin would spend a little more time watching over him. I guess we did give him to the Horde Keep. No reason not to, I'm not. I figured Eldrin, but yeah, it makes sense. We got the strength.
The other griffins, you decided what to do with them.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm so sorry.
We'll be happier in the forest. And who knows? Maybe they'll drop in if we need them.
Right. Oh, that's great, but just to be sure, you didn't find an extra one, did you?
Balara, you can't have a griffin.
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to.
It's okay. She was just asking for both of us. I was thinking the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad Balara was just... She was just just trying to get ahead of it. Apparently not. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Pretty nice little job. Like a day and a half. Just chilled out yesterday after we played some Cyberpunk. That was fun. I haven't played it in a while. And then just kind of finished it, like a little half day today. So we'll see what's going on tomorrow.
Eldrin, how's the training going?
Just a minute. Poachers are nearby. The Hulla are in trouble. Quick, to your positions. Go!
Ever tried gingerwort tea? I heard it's got some kick.
You're joking. Who in their right mind would drink that?
Yeah. Who would?
No one I know.
Though I did hear worms are a big hit with griffins.
Worms? Who said that?
Irva Mature. He's a wise old elf I once knew.
Right.
Looks like you met your match there, Eldrin.
They know none of this is real. Won't waste the effort.
You need to rouse the raptor in them.
That gives me an idea.
Are we gonna like fake?
Wait, what's happening?
The Hulla are in trouble. An unarmed hunters nearby. Attack!
No,
They got it!
I'll take it. Not my favorite way to be attacked, but I'll take it. Go back to the lighthouse. See what the main quest has to offer for us. Damn, we're just not gonna be able to do Lucanis' quest, huh? That the concept. Hardcore there. Whoops, I think it was the missive. Saw which one it was. It's okay. I saw which one it was. There we go. Rook. It was good you stopped by with Devrin to see how the griffins are growing are growing. One of them, Itis, is a faster learner. She came by the other day and flung a snot snake down at my feet. Nasty things, unnatural and twisted by magic. They can clear an area of wildlife in less than a day, then start a nest the next that sucks the plants dry. Itis? It's gotta be Hydus. Hydus had torn it to pieces. Clever girl. I think these griffins are now exactly where they need to be. Take care, Eldrin. Hell yeah. That's what we wanted. Seems like everyone's just kind of hanging out. No one's really had any conversation. Really tried to talk. Yeah, we'll just go talk to Solus then. We ended up, the last thing we freed was freed the Dalish elves. That ended up making Algernon use Venator.
Escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Algernon was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Algernon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
Both prideful.
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No, you just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you'd have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right, I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked.
I can
To
understand
have
that.
that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes.
Alright.
Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I try to avoid entanglements.
Yeah, we know.
What about the Inquisitor? Does she not count as a friend?
She does. One of several I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. There was also Cole, a spirit of compassion I helped adapt to our world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
No doubt.
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You
Okay.
must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
That my point of no return warning?
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Okay, we always knew this was gonna be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through, all the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before,
Not without help, we didn't.
so we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Do I just doom the Veil Jumpers?
Did the Veil Jumpers find any traces of where Elgranon and his archdemon went?
No. Venatori started swarming the area right after we left, and they had to leave.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanis?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathis.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Ooh, it's starting to feel fine. Message from Minrathis. Rook, we heard the wonderful news coming out of Arlethan. You're doing, we're told. The Venatori are still reeling from their failure. Dorians caught wind of some of their stop by the shop when you can. Avaris? Soul of a city. Letter from the Habsburg wetlands. Rook, we have continued to study changes in the blight. Our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. Can't let this spread continue. Catch you up the next time you're in the wetland, Antoine. Something's coming. Oh boy. Alright, seems like all the companions are... Oh, what we're gonna get out of them. We'll wait a little. We don't do that too. Let's see. Is it just... Damn. Bummer. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Still a bummer, though. Not a big deal.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clear before trouble hit.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people are. And besides, I have news. And every messenger bird I've met is dreadful at nuance.
Magister Pavis, it's good to see you again.
At least someone appreciates my presence.
You're our eyes in the Magisterium. If someone spots you here...
Yes, I know. Can't be spotted with the shadow dragons. You worry too much, May.
Well, what do you have for us?
The cult lost people in Arlethan, and leadership has fallen to Knight Commander Lenos. He aims to bring the city to its knees.
But Minrathis is already falling apart.
I know. While the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people's fear in the aftermath is palpable.
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venatori circling like vultures. The risen gods are preparing for something big. And for that, they need fear. Chaos.
Preparing for something big? I don't like the sound of that. We barely got out of Weishaupt alive, and we needed Solus's help in Arlethan.
And that's why we need to know what the Venatori are preparing for. Lenos is the key to all of it. First, we stop what he's planning for Menrathus.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing for.
Let's hope it stays that simple. One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan. Let's see what we can get from him.
We? Dorian, you can't be going yourself.
It's the Swan. Everyone goes to the Swan.
I'll head out right now.
Everyone goes to the Swan. I can't control him. He's not my companion. The dog. Good luck.
We really need to figure out the gods' big plan. Dorian thinks Knight Commander Lenos is part of it, so let's track him down first.
Hi there, Rook.
I'm not even gonna look.
Come back anytime.
Alright, so we got a couple
I thought
more.
I'd let go of Syrian the first time. I didn't. Not really. This time, I don't know. I still don't know if I will.
You never do. Funny, the things that wake you up years up.
I think we've...
A puppet panto. Huh.
Oh, that sounds fun. And a little creepy.
Where were...
It's really great what the Shadow Dragons are doing for the city. Still too many people here, though. For me, at least.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long.
Hustling. Hustling. Oh, whoops.
There's Dorian.
Meet with the Inquisitor yet.
There's Lenos' associate. According to the shadows watching him, he's nervous and doesn't talk much, but does odd jobs for coin. Interesting, yes? I'll draw him off, you check his belongings, see if you can discover any clues about Lenos' plan.
Oh wow, starting to thunder.
Mostly gone, war.
Map of the Menrathus streets near the waterworks and an ominous caption. Light and Darkspawn released, city yield to the Horde.
Half-eaten stale. A bedroll? It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain? This all sounds like trouble. Dorian will want to know.
Pretty good. Ooh, hopefully
Lenos intends to destroy the city with blight and darkspawn.
Carthus.
We'll see.
Nothing like an attack to cause chaos in the city.
You should head there immediately.
All right, let's go.
Just it does start to flicker a little bit, or we'll probably hop off. I don't think it's supposed to, but I don't know. Thunder sounds bad. Obviously, I'm just playing with some hack. Seems like we'll end up Curious if it matters. We're gonna do it. I'm curious if it matters if you just try to like pile drive through everything and you don't help like the Hossberg wetlands and you don't help the Shadow Dragons, if it makes it harder. If there's any kind of consequences for not helping. I mean, I want to do it just to kind of prolong, try to add a little bit more time. I'm curious if you just run through it, not worried about it, if it makes it harder, or if there's any downside to not doing it. Blood Forge, right? I believe it's called Blood Forge.
Ready for a fall.
Ooh.
Neat.
Yeah, at this point, like I've said, I feel like I've got pretty much everyone's detonations down, like a good... Figured, good idea to, just to bring Neve. I figured it's Minrathis, right? Trying to match, like, the location with the character. I feel like that's at least, like, a good idea to... Seems like it's working. Like, I've noticed their bond goes up a lot of the time, too.
Something tore through these gates. Something big.
But it makes sense, though. Like I said, I could... Usually the codex, I feel like, it's a good indicator of when something's getting close. Like I said, I figured about 70% codex would be about time to be... Because I figure if you really probably have to work to get 100%. They want you to explore, they want you to do side quests.
Well, Rook, that goes to you. I've got the setup, you do the rest.
You get both of them?
Not yet. Smooth work, Val.
This will be, at least I feel like each quest down the stretch will have a lot of consequences. Only bummer though, couldn't help Lucanis.
Think there's enough of them?
At least that'll give me something for next playthrough. Wonder how Neve feels about it.
Now there's a nice shot.
We'll see, because obviously it took... I mean, we tried to do as many quests as I could in Treviso. Just to try, so I imagine it's probably very similar, where you have to actively work in Minrathis to try to get Neve to have faith in you.
Everything's crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
At least a dozen people have been lost trying to map this place. Thought I'd mention. That's enough. Look for another blight royal.
It seems like we did all of our companions, like main quest, or like their side stuff. Everyone's got their...
We got it. Way should be clear.
Veilguard badge, whatever you want to call it. Except Lucanis, like I said, probably from being hardened, I would guess. Bit of a bummer, but like a couple of them, like we've gotten to go check out the Griffins. There might be a little bit more left for a couple of them. Might not be like over where we're just doing side and main quest stuff. We might get a little bit more companion stuff. At least I hope so. Now, do I think we're gonna get to check on the Griffins again? No. Would I want to?
them.
Absolutely. That would be sick.
The shadow dragons have brought nothing
Rook,
but
your
chaos
weekly
to the
visit.
city.
Yup.
At least we're not trying to blight it.
Ready for a follow-up?
King's ready.
Maybe we should knock him into him. And move over.
How's that?
That should do it.
You got it.
That's one less corrupt Templar in Minrandis.
Can't say he'll be missed.
Let's look around, see what we find.
Ori Vault. I really just love that they made sure that every time Neve walks, you hear her. I don't know what to call it. Her dope little snake plate. Lenos, preparations for the Risen Gods ritual demand more soldiers, sow chaos within the city, make the people desperate. Tell them the Venatori and the gods will deliver them. Do not
The
disappoint.
Risen Gods ritual. That's what the gods and the Venatori are preparing for.
What a surprise. Another Templar being a hypocrite about magic, but sure enough to hop on some of that though, huh? Amberborn Shard. Ancient elves drew from the magic of the celestial spheres and wove their greatest enchantments beneath a darkened sun. A full eclipse approaches, which is auspicious portent for our risen gods, Alea.
These star charts predict an eclipse to make magic stronger.
So that's the play. A ritual performed under an eclipse to strengthen its power.
That was pretty loud. So like I said, I think we'll be okay, but I'll definitely keep my eye out just in case. That was loud. The Magisterium is ours. The Templars are ours. The palace can no longer hide that Arkin Radanis is dead. The city spirit will soon break, and the Venatori
Lenos'
shall rise.
documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans and what they want to do to Tevinter. All this, the ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans. We have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
We should tell the Shadow Dragons what we found.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I've got a lot of bad news. You're not gonna like it.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the stars. It's about as Tevinter as blood magic and hubris. Learning about the gods' plans is wonderful, of course. But the lists of magisters you got your hands on. Now there's the real gold.
You've looked at it already. Of course you have.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery. Don't you see what this means?
This is power, May. Imagine becoming Archon and using this against those who've been hurting the people for years.
You on the throne? Dorian.
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid way to bring about real change.
The Shadow Dragons have heard that before. After Corypheus, with the Lucerni. We expose corruption and stop slavers, but nothing really changes. What makes you think it'll be different this time?
Surely you're not suggesting we give up entirely. After all, you're still here. The rot in Tevinter is buried deep. We've been digging it out bit by bit, only for it to grow back. But what you've given us allows us to strike at the heart.
So the rot has no chance to return. But how would you use this information exactly?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it to rally the people. I say we make the information known. Allow the people to see the real justice served. prove that from now on, we work for them.
We tried that already. Or have you forgotten Lucanis? I no longer trust that political machine will work in our favor. No. We must get at the root of the problem before they can react. A more forceful approach. Destroy them and their networks utterly.
Swords and spies and blackmail? The devious means you learned in the South? If we go outside the system, we invite everyone else to do the same. No, we have to do this in the open. Show the people of Tevinter that we're here for them.
We're shadow dragons. It's right there in the name. You supported this because you knew the system didn't work for the people.
The point was to work in the shadows until we could work in the light. And Rook has brought us what we need.
May, the Imperium's politics burned you once and you still...
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a stake in this. Rook, we're talking about your city. Your Tevinter too. Which strategy do you prefer?
I prefer to not make this.
Dorian, are you really suggesting violent revolution?
Not necessarily. Sometimes a mere threat of violence is sufficient.
He learned that from his friends in the South.
I
hear Ferelden settled a succession crisis with a duel.
It worked. Astoundingly.
We're not Ferelden.
I'm merely saying we need to consider bold and creative methods of achieving our ends. The game is rigged. Why play by rules crooked magisters already exploit? Clear the board and start over. If they're gone, we can fill the magisterium
Because then that
with
gives
those who
you
respect
absolute
the
power,
office.
Dorian.
Then we'll actually see progress.
I get that's like the classic, the road to
Navaris,
hell's paved with good
you
intentions,
really believe
though.
making
I
this
get what
evidence
he's
public
saying,
will
but
work?
Dorian
that's
wants to
also
work
very
behind the scenes, but
easily
once again,
in
it's the
of
magisters
itself
and
corruptible.
highbloods pulling the Imperium strings. That doesn't inspire. It's a tactic used by our enemies. We need to show Tevinter that we can be different.
Get what she's saying.
Unless they find some way to bury it, or leverage their wealth, power, and status as they often have before.
Politics
Understand
is
that.
a long game. If we use force against our enemies, our allies will remember it.
Can't shoot.
You want me to choose who will be Archon? Sure, I'm a shadow dragon, but there are so many others here.
Then talk to them. Ask what they think. Asher and Tarquin, Neve, Gallus, they're all a part of this, just as you are. We should all be comfortable with whatever course we take.
All right, I'll go do that.
Nev, you're right here.
So, what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information about the Venatori's plans, the god's ritual. I'd call that a good day.
I meant about Maevaris and Dorian. We all want change. Who will be more effective in getting it?
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
It's as much your city as it is mine.
Maevaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs to be. Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, he'll keep his enemies on their toes. But if you're asking me, I'd go with Maevaris. She'll inspire people, show them that the Magisterium can be better than it is. Right now, after the gods and everything else, that's what this city needs. What we all need.
Thanks, Nev. That helps.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. A nice word of encouragement from her. Definitely. What do you think? Whoever lets me sleep. Amen, brother. Or sister.
Bad news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
Good little dog either way. I'm sure that's what their mindset is. Whoever lets me sleep. That's who I want. That's who I want.
The city will be better off
Hill
with him
Pupper's
gone.
just always
We can
sleeping
hope.
in the corner.
Lenos made my life miserable. Rana's too.
I hear he started out different. Maybe he once cared about something other than gold. But I didn't know that, Lenos. And I'm not going to mourn the one I did. Still, I'll thank the bastard for writing everything down. and delivering it to us all neat.
Dorian and Maevaris still have to decide what to do with everything we got from Lenos.
They both make good points. I just want what's best for our city and its people.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's path for years to come.
Then Dorian's way is my choice. He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole in the enemy's defenses.
Dorian is a brash rebel.
And Maevaris too much of a romantic.
I think the people will appreciate Maevaris returning as the leader they've always wanted to see.
No. They'll appreciate their lives actually changing for the better.
And whoever leads will have the Shadow Dragon's support, right?
Count on it.
We'll keep fighting. For Dorian. Or for Maevaris.
What else is there to do in this town, anyway? It rains all the damn time.
All right.
Maker.
If it wasn't Dorian, it'd probably pick her
bending
in
the
a
knee to
landslide.
these risen old gods just for a taste
I try
of their
to,
power.
you know, I'm trying to
Can they
take
not
that.
see their only tools
It
for the
wasn't
gods,
Dorian.
so they can destroy
Those
the world?
two different
Demanding
individuals I'm meeting
intelligence,
for the first
rationality,
time.
and self-awareness from our peers.
Or have like a little
You ask
knowledge
too
of,
much,
right?
Maevaris.
Whereas I've
Look at
obviously
me,
have
such a fool.
a lot of
Ah,
memories
it's
with
Rook.
Dorian.
You spoke with the others.
What do you
Watched him
think?
and his dad
Who should be
reconcile.
leading the charge from here on?
Or at least maybe start building the bridge to being able to reconcile. I got to see. So it's like, you know, it's tough to take that out.
Maevaris should lead.
I will not squander the opportunity. That is my promise to you all.
And May will have my full support, of course. For when enemies get in our way.
They will. It is Tevinter, after all.
The risen gods are still causing chaos. The people will need your voice to keep them fighting.
Oh, they will fight. This city has strength enough to stand against any so-called gods. We will win the day, and after that, we will win a
Oh,
brighter
so-called
Tevinter
gods.
for all of us.
Okay. Already liking her energy right now. Already talking them down. She's like, yeah, it's cute. I can think that, but... Oh. Glad I picked her, to be honest. I like that attitude. Yeah, fuck them. Or frick them. Working with the Shadow Dragons, the team thwarted a Venatori plot to crush the Benrathis and uncover crucial information about the Magisterium that paves the way for a new Tevinter Archon. Got maxed out, too. I'm gonna go talk to Lorelei, I think is her name. Their name. Gotta get better at that. Their name. You don't know.
Reach up there for me. Heard about that damned Knight Commander.
Oh.
Good riddance.
Oh, nice. Defiant plate. Yeah, but that's the one that it's like. If I didn't do fire damage, that would be pretty important part of my game. Yeah, just get it. We'll just buy him because we got plenty of gold. We're not running out anytime soon. All right.
Keep safe out there.
Maxed out with the Shadow Dragons now. Hell yeah. We'll check the Black Emporium one more time. We'll see if anything different. I imagine at this point, whatever's in there's gonna be in there. I don't think we're I thought maybe it would be a place where if we miss stuff, like certain items might end up in there, but we'll give it one more good look. Coming. And I think if I remember. Oh, is that a main story? Aha, oh it is. I wanted to go do that, but I didn't realize. Whoops. Got a little excited there. Do Black Emporium real quick. Augsburg Wetlands, we'll go talk to Antoine and Evka. Sadly, we might see him again, but this might be like the last time we talk to him. Kinda, you know, the Holden and Mila.
Heroes visit the Emporium before, you know.
There's no
discount for thwarting the wiles of evil.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty much set on everything. Goes by a bunch. Like I said, I feel pretty set on pretty much all the items and stuff, so I don't mind. Get the hop. That one. All right. Is it more stuff? I'm not. At least that one looks. Maybe we should take. Deal 40 add fire damage in flaming weapons. Finally, time. Which weapons? Hey, it's the same sword. Had that axe for a long time, but this one really fits our build though. Fire damage, etc., etc. Okay. That's cool. They have the story so far. Have the little recaps for each character. We'll do something coming. Let's world map. Go to the lighthouse one more time. I want to talk to the caretaker. I want to see where we're at too. I want to see the caretaker power. Mix around the enchants. Make sure we're good on those. Always check to see if our companions need anything. Maybe we'll go run around and talk to everybody. Maybe that'll like trigger them to move around. It seems like everyone's been kind of hanging out in spots. Maybe we'll go do some enchants. We'll go talk to everybody real quick.
You would have let Sam walk.
If that's what he wanted, didn't seem right to make the decision for him.
Not sorry he stayed, though.
I would have been miserable if he left. You must be happy about it too. Who would you spoil without a son around?
Spoil? That bird's spreading rumors about me again.
That was. I'm not gonna lie. That was tough. I was holding on. If he left, I don't know what I would have done if he. That would have been tough. But he didn't, so we don't have to worry about it. We like the 25% stagger. I could probably change something up, honestly. I feel like I do enough stagger damage. Should I just add the... Why not? It fits. 10% health, weapon damage, ultimate gen. Cool. Ooh, we'll definitely get that max rage up though. Cooldown duration for Titan Stomp. Ability stagger and barrier. I like those. And then Devrin. Rick. Enchanted. I probably can't upgrade. Alright. Hell yeah. I think Harding was talking. Honest. Get to play rock, paper, scissors again, man. I think I was up 3-1 on Manfred.
I'm still getting used to the dream thing.
What was your dream about?
Tomatoes. Or maybe they were apples?
At least it wasn't the one where you show up to a job naked from the waist down.
Huh. Where did you put your extra knives?
Oh, Harding. Harding's so good. Come here, you. Oh, where was Devrin? Hanging out with Nev. Emmerich's just doing his thing. I've honestly kind of forgotten Varric even exists. Let's see what my two favorite people are up to. Probably my two favorite, I'm gonna be honest.
Right? Yep, whatever that means.
Just before he died, or
Even though I always fuck up their
Inara said something
pronouns.
about the storm.
Huh.
Never do it
He was
intentional.
old. Think he might have known about it?
Could be. I don't know.
But I'll start, like I
Feels
said,
worth
I'm
looking
gonna start
into.
doing bravs. Is that what they were called? Good mental note. All right. Hopefully I don't have to do any. I like that. It's a good little thing, Isabella. So I like that. Dang, it feels final. You know, you feel the finality coming, and I don't like it. It really does start to kind of feel like you can tell we're getting close.
Does Arlothan have a lot of truffles?
Probably. Why?
For the griffins.
This guy knew it. He's like, look, Grey Wardens might not be like ours anymore, but I'm getting one. Winged. I'll never use it, but I'll definitely buy the big dog again. Keep buying these. Give you more enchants. That thing looks pretty. Alright.
All set?
Go talk to Evka and
Hey, Antoine. Evka?
I can still hear it. Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
Okay, that's not good news. But you're making progress with your studies.
Yes. Well, there's more to learn, but yes.
So what's the blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean. Everything that calls the blight impacts the wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
So how do I help?
Figured you'd be in. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive.
It is alchemy.
It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the blight and it gets attacked, then the blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere and spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
Yeah, stay safe, especially you,
Stay
Antoine.
safe, or as safe as you can.
Staring into the jar.
FK's at my back.
You've always got me.
The blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the wardens, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Dad, can I borrow some of your tools?
What for?
Leah, she's a tailor. There's a kraken hovel. It's going to leak. You showed me how to help with that.
All right. Take what you need.
Like I said, future first warden. So keep your eyes out for that.
I volunteered.
About 20 years.
All right, let's find the blight eruption.
Let's see. Yeah, we can just hit up that beacon right there. Be starting soon. Yeah, some late, dude. 369 and midnight. Woof. I'll stay up for the one game. Oh man, I don't see me staying up. Start time at 12. I just don't see that, fortunately.
There's definitely something in here. Something wrong.
Surprised they wouldn't do 12, 3, 6, and 9.
Let us know when we're close.
But I don't know. I'm not the one who schedules stuff for the World Cup. Yeah, I feel midnight start time, not, feel like you'd be better just rolling the dice, doing it in the middle of, like, work time. Like I said, like a nice 12, 3, 6, and 9. Let the sickos stay up a little bit. They'll watch it. First one, something. One of them. Usually the first one. Nice. One of these best.
The eruption's on the other side of that barrier.
We'll need to cut off the tendrils to break through.
Right, and also
Yeah.
those darkspawn. Have to deal with
It's what we've been trying to do. Do I just fight? That. Maybe I just need to trigger combat would be my guess.
Nice, Polara.
That would make sense if I had to. Just so then it wouldn't be really easy. That makes sense now that I think about it. Not a little bit after the fact. That makes sense. Order? Either way.
There, finish them, Rook.
All right, better move before more darkspawn show up.
Oh, Rook, they're gonna show up.
A tendril. It's attached over.
Up there, that ledge. We can destroy the tendrils from there.
Good teamwork. Guys are all on the same page.
A ballista.
Never turn down one of those.
I need to use that? No.
Let's see what's at the heart of this.
Watch it be something crazy like Corypheus. Never actually died.
What is that the blight eruption?
It's like a heart.
Oh, wow, that's, big.
The darkspawn are protecting it. We need to take them out.
Damn it.
Davern?
I can hear that eruption. The blight's spreading. We need to stop it.
Don't listen too long.
The eruption's not happening. Just keep fighting. We're not falling to it.
Wait a little bit. Gotta get some more. There you go. There's another.
We won't give in.
Missing one. Missing one. Kill him?
You gotta move.
I saw it now.
Ready for a follow-up.
Captain's heater. Not bad. Hmm. That could be pretty good. I'm thinking of the math right. I feel like that could be pretty good. Whoa.
All right, we strike and the whole thing goes up.
Burn it up.
All right, time to destroy this thing.
Gotta go. Gotta run. Gotta run. Wonder, like, what it actually is. Like, I get, like, is it
Blight
just
eruption was?
Is it just?
We knew the blight had changed, but I didn't expect that.
It's what Antoine's been hearing. It was spreading blight through the wetlands, farther maybe. When we hit it,
The way that thing was knotted together, I bet they heard it in Lavendel.
Definitely. Something to think about. I don't know. That's a good, that shield. I don't know. I really like the ability to bring down armor stuff. I mean, I can still put the enchantment on it. Still kind of get the benefits of the other stuff of the shield. Oh. 8%, like I said, we're getting. Yeah, I think I'll just hold out for the huge. I mean, that shield I wouldn't. I like how much stagger I get. Heavy attack, damage versus. Then you get extra resistances, extra health, extra defense. Six 271. What changes a little? And is that from the 22, 22, 22, 22? We're gonna go with the captain's heater, I think. Then we can just put the. Then we can just do the plus 20% armor damage on there. We'll lose a little bit of the other stuff. So much more defense. Yeah, probably just throw that armor defense enchant on there, I think. How'd I know? I knew I'd be let down from that chest.
They aren't blighted. Were they dormant?
Maybe. They're beautiful. Much like you.
Ah, Rook, hi.
We knew when you hit that eruption, the blight around Lavendel reacted. And there was a sound in it, like nothing we've heard before.
What happened in there? What was it like?
Positively reinforce my team.
I can imagine. Many deserve thanks today.
When the eruption was destroyed, some of the bigger tendrils pulled back. The remaining blight won't vanish overnight, but it's a good sign. And this place opened up.
The flowers here, they managed to survive, buried, untouched. They have a chance to return now.
Yay. Hell yeah.
That's incredible.
Then hopefully we can
wasn't
keep the
expecting
bees
flowers.
alive as well
It's
in
what we're
turn
here
for
to do,
keeping the
to make
flowers.
this
Well,
possible again.
bees might be dead.
We thought the Great Warden's
Blighted
purpose would
bees?
end
Oh
when the last
no. Or
archdemons died.
mosquitoes?
And that
I'm
time's
tapping
almost
out.
here. It's unbelievable.
The order
Blighted
is those of us
insects.
left now. When the
Tapping
archdemons
out.
fall,
Get me outta
some
here.
wardens will hang up their swords. Until they're calling, at least.
So the wardens are finished?
No, our numbers may get smaller, but FK and I will be here. Others will stay too.
There's still blight in the world. There's something new calling to it. And to us.
There's blight inside us too. If it changed out there, have we changed as well?
What matters is that if new evils show up, we'll be here to keep them back.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure
Could've
you'll be
probably
fine,
asked some
but if there's
questions,
anything I
but-
can do, just say.
Of course. It's good we answered your first letter. And it didn't catch fire.
What?
It may have come close to an explosive, but we all met in the end.
The blight feels relentless most of the time. We see what it does up close.
A world dying, how it spreads. But we keep going.
And look, these flowers can make it back.
Romantic place I can leave. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They can. You know, you've got flowers and nothing is immediately on fire. I could leave you alone.
Are you trying to set us up on a date?
I think he is.
But we go on dates. Lavendel was named for flowers. They must have been everywhere before. When we get back.
We can stay here a bit longer first.
Oh yes. I thought I heard birds earlier. Maybe we can find them?
Aww. The light in the dark. Something's coming. The blight eruption was destroyed and a toll on the Hosberg wetland over. While it will take time for the rest of the blight to recede, there's hope life will return once more. Though uncertain about what the future holds, Evka and Antoine are optimistic for what comes next.
The wetlands
Level up.
aren't fully healed.
But some places barely come back at all.
Yeah. Pushing back the blight? It's possible.
I don't know. If I did, if I'd switched armor, I'd do this one just because I like the max fire resist. But I feel like the plus 20% damage from Canyon. If we get 2 more, even if we never level again. Probably that one. Probably the do 2. If I could get 49 and 50 on those two, I think that'd be pretty. Obviously, if we get any more, I would put it there. Yeah, I like this one. It does, it's funny. Oh, hey, what's going on, Jessica? How are you doing? Doing pretty good. Can't complain. How are you doing? I've had a good Tuesday so far myself. Hope you're doing well too. Had a nice little half day of work today. Had a normal day of work yesterday and we finished up. I got home, been just kind of hanging out. Back to the lighthouse real quick. Yeah, of course. Of course. Always gotta make sure everything's going well. Still alive. Rook, what you've done for Lavendel, I thought I should thank you, but now I'm writing this and I can't find the words. Our village is no stranger to bad luck and unfortunate occurrence. Somehow, part of it always stays standing. But that doesn't mean that people always survive with it. Yet so many of us are still here. It's because you and Evka and Antoine never saw us as a lost cause. This is the Anderfels. If you aren't dead, then you're still alive. May have a warden's lifespan, whatever that means now, but I'm still alive. Every day, I see more flowers returning. Oscar taught me how to use them to help others. I'll make sure his lessons live on. Sincerely, Flynn. Oh! Flynn, okay. They were the one we helped out finding the professor. I believe he passed away. Flynn was the person who they took in to help out. My weekend? Fortunately, it's Tuesday today. I'd love for it to be the... Yeah, don't have too much planned this weekend, though. See what's going on. Definitely want to... I'm gonna miss my old armor. I'm gonna put back on... Definitely just put on... We'll keep it, but I'd miss like my just really ignorant gold armor. So we'll keep the legendary armor underneath, but we'll change the... It was pretty good. Nice little half day today. Not too bad. Not sure what the plan for tomorrow is, but today was a nice easy half day. That. But yeah, I had a pretty decent work day today. Appreciate you asking. Yeah, we'll see what's going on tomorrow. I'm not sure. My boss will just kind of text us. Sometimes if he knows before we leave, he'll let us know. Sometimes he doesn't know. But today when we were leaving, he was not sure. So we'll see what's going on. Pretty good so far. Mostly doing a lot of side quest stuff. Just kind of running around, helping out the companions. We're getting real close to the end. So I'm mostly just trying to really get any side stuff done. Kind of trying to, if that makes sense, trying to take as long as I can without like stalling or wasting time. But just doing some side stuff and some companion stuff. Just trying to enjoy it a little longer. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like I said, I've been having a good time, and it's one of those I want to try to keep going as long as I can, at least. Looks like
Need and knowledge.
we'll talk to the Inquisitor. This more damage on the health. All right. We'll meet the Inquisitor in Docktown. Take Bellar. Should we take Neve? Just because we're going to Docktown. Take Neve. I'm thinking like final fight. I think we're going Bellara and Tosh. That's what I'm thinking. Be the final.
Thanks for the tip off.
Be a final team to play with. We'll see. I feel like we might have a little bit more to go. But I have a bad feeling next stream or two might be it. Bum me out. But... Okay. Let's see if we fast travel. Cobbled? Oh yeah, we were there earlier to talk to Dorian. Oh yeah, I forgot. Just ran right by that spot. Let's do main quest, but I think it's important. Don't really have like a whole lot. Uh-oh.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor.
Uh-oh.
It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
I'm a Trevelyan. Feels like someone I haven't seen for a long time. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved
I couldn't
a
give
lot of
up on
people.
this armory.
You sound grateful.
Why not?
Visually, at least.
He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I once called him by another name. Friend.
Some friend.
Do you always agree with your friends?
We are pretty aligned on whether or not to destroy the world, if that's what you mean.
I'll never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear, you know this too.
But
he became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned
I'm
into
curious if you
destroying ours.
have your Inquisitor
Sound familiar?
hates him or anything. If obviously this conversation would be much
you're
different.
making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We're not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now, I just miss the banter about friends.
I feel that, Inquisitor. It is the best part. You know, to get up to shenanigans with all the companions. I really do like games like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. They have good stories, but how good all the companions are and really does make the whole game so much bigger when you got like a whole crew to play with. Especially, like I've said, I think the Normandy crew. I don't think you can beat the squad on Mass Effect personally. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what else we can really do as far as the crossroads, because we need to find the only thing we could do is explore the maps more, because we run into those places to find the like corrupt, the essence, the champion essence, and then we turn that to like the revenant essence. Imagine we turn that to the final source of corruption and the other two statuettes. That would just be us running around in the different areas of the maps, I feel. Oh, maybe I'll just keep pushing on, I guess. Kind of a bummer, but. Maybe this is our way of getting Lucanis back.
Do whatever they want. They used comic. I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from taking over.
Jacobus?
I'm fine. But I'm not going to be a part of this.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend to?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used to be.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of by many. You have respect, and no small admiration.
From who, though? That's the question.
Trying to think, who could it be?
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso
My
deserves
first
better.
instinct
It's getting the best.
is Liliana.
That has yet to be proven.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam,
I'm gonna go
then
Liliana.
perhaps Treviso can
I
start
don't
to
know
heal
who
from
else
the
would
blight.
know.
With luck, this informant is our key.
It's
to
probably
it.
someone super
Find
obvious.
them, Rook. Hear what they have to say. Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
I'm gonna guess Lily. It's gonna be someone so different. It's gonna be like Logain.
The fledglings need guidance.
Hard to run training exercises in an occupied city.
Oh, that's thing on.
Okay.
By the way,
Viago and Taya said our informant is
Don't
somewhere
worry,
in
I
the
saw it.
market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
here we go. Couldn't do this without him. France, Senegal, 0-0. 15th minute. Going Liliana.
Rook, I presume.
The butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting.
Okay.
Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I didn't.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on Tom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
Good, then.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles.
I didn't think it would just literally be the butcher.
When you kill, you're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
You arranged this meeting.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city. So, you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
The butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the blight? Finish him off. We need to go after the butcher.
It's like a weird... I feel like I kind of get what he's going for, but... I don't necessarily agree with it, but like, I kind of get what he's going for.
So the butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso? That's what's happening?
By turning himself into a monster.
Makes sense to me, but...
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like an actual informant. I didn't think it was just gonna be the butcher.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
It's kind of crazy. Oh, it's just well done in the headphone. I thought it was coming out of the controller in my speaker. Or the speaker in my controller. That's awesome. That's probably because it's like that 3D sound effect or 3D
There's the
headphones
butcher.
or whatever.
He's a reaver and fighting his own Antom.
How's that
Nope.
going to tell us about the gods?
We have to hope he's still in there.
Rook, when this is all said and done, I'm gonna take you to a nice small, like 5-foot pool. Me and you, buddy. We're gonna work on it together. I'm gonna teach you how to swim, okay? I understand you're wearing heavy armor. So in theory, you should sink right to the bottom. I get that. I respect that. But we know that's not why. We know this isn't the situation.
Ready for a follow-up.
This is the power the gods give.
Butcher, where is the ritual?
Where's the ritual? I'm not allowed to swim, so I can't get over there. Oh good, it's not deep water. I was like, dude, I'm gonna die if I try to get in there.
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island. The ritual. Tearstone Island.
That is, but we don't know. End it now.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
Actually, kind of surprised the butcher didn't lie.
Trade he wanted.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Avenchi.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
You gutless traitor. You weren't powerless against the Butcher. You were working with him.
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold Treviso out to the Antam.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like
What a
cattle
surprise.
by the Antam. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Menrathas. I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city. Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
No doubt. Nice try,
I've
dude.
met some terrible people lately, even without counting Elgadon and Gillenane. You're right up there in some pretty august company. What if Treviso's people could have fought back, could have rallied to the city's defense? But the Antam kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook. You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgarnon and Gillenane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make themselves its villain.
Wow, that was a lot of mental gymnastics for that guy. But he is a politician.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all.
Ooh,
And for
got
what?
loud. Something must have been
A
close.
city that is sick, and whose recovery will be measured
Oh yeah,
in
he's the
years.
governor.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Whatever the Antam are looking for, Avenchi's giving it to them.
The blight changes things. Even the Antam fear it. The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
There you go.
Something always bothered me about Avenchi.
Many things bothered me about
Daddy's a
Evenchi.
politician.
Yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure.
Why?
You gave
It's
us the
literally
name
in
we
his
needed.
title.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
Ooh, can I help? Is there anything I can do to help?
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillanane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
If you truly want to help Treviso recover from the blight, help us
Oh,
deal
I'm
with the governor.
We'll
more
let
than
you know
happy.
when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
I'd be more than happy to help you kill him. Especially because it's always the gutless coward who never actually has to throw himself into war or the fray that always, you know, soon as he probably has to be the one to fight. Oh, don't do it. Don't fight. Every time. Every time. The Blight Corrupted Butcher revealed Tearstone Island is the location of the god's next ritual. He is dead, but Governor Vinci declared themselves the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antam. Now Vinci controls the Antam, and the crows must fight harder than ever to dispose the corrupt governor.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Is one. Dang, it's a bummer. We're getting right there. We keep marching. Feel like we can do the quest. We should be okay. Feels like I'm gonna guess this might be the penultimate. Could be wrong. Rook, events move with tremendous speed. Much that we thought certain has turned out to be only wishful thinking. Every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The Darkspawn, until now little more than a trickle, have become a flood, and we've been forced to abandon villages and settlements all across southern Ferelden. We have retaken Skyhold from the demons that infested it. And there we've brought refugees from this onslaught. How fitting the fortress that housed my people when we waged war against Corypheus should serve to once again protect the innocent would-be gods. Yet I fear that even Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already the Darkspawn have claimed Redcliffe, and the shores of Lake Callanhad writhe with the Blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies, and I fear that whoever among Ferelden's people live through this relentless assault will starve to death instead. It's a cruel fate for those who have already been through so much. Skyhold stands firm as the rock of the mountains themselves, but stone provides little sustenance. Chasten and have our hunt and bring food, but even they return empty-handed, empty the knot. But hope remains. There's been no sign of the Antam in the waking sea, and reports from Orlais suggest the Venatori have been fought to a standstill. The Free Marches have unified under a single banner and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. I can't say with confidence that we'll win this war, but we will make the gods pay in blood for every inch of ground. People of Thetis not yet fallen, and I hope they never will. Yours, the Inquisitor. Yeesh. It's a long letter, bro. Stop twice to... Rook, we've gotten wind of what Governor Vinci plans for Treviso. Does not find us in. Yeah. Definitely do. table. Not yet. Ooh, we got one for Nev. Still got a little bit left. Not yet. We will do what we can. Curious if there's like post game. I'm always curious if a game's like once we finish, if it kind of takes us back to before the main quest, or if we can go
Up
after.
for a trip to the Cobbled Swan?
There is a main quest.
Why? What's happening?
Nothing that I know of. With Aelia taken care of, I thought we'd check in. Maybe enjoy the Swan for once?
Okay. Nice time to like chill out. I like that.
So, why did they do it? Make an entire copy of
At him.
Weishaupt, I mean.
Thank you.
Probably a memory of home. It was the last thing they recalled before the blight took over. They were trying to relive
And I
that
think
blight.
Lucanis had the little,
Well,
little
that's
thing over his head.
very, very creepy, and also kind of makes sense in a weird way.
The joys of being a warden. Survive the battle, and there's excitement to follow.
Wonder if this is spite related or related to Treviso.
So where'd you get the cheese, Tot?
There was a guy in Manrathus.
Oh, we should go together. A little trip to the city, just the two of us.
Manrathus is rainy and smells like rich people hurting poor people.
Okay.
It's not romantic.
Oh, so where would you suggest for romantic?
Oh, the beach? Yeah, definitely the beach.
Oh, nope. I was going to talk to Lucanis. Don't mind me. Nope. Rook was respectfully going to talk to Lucanis, and I was tying my shoe.
Spite will not stop demanding revenge for Treviso. Is there any more we can do?
Well, yeah, we're going to go kill the governor. The governor who betrayed your people, you know. Remember we had this conversation. Definitely going to go. Man, upgrading a weapon, that was just like fun for like early game. And then it gets to a point where it's like, well, now you got a bunch of legendary stuff. Go hang out with Neve. We'll do a fun quest. Hopefully finish up. I feel like one or two of the I mean, I don't know if it's a specific thing we need to do, but I feel like there's a couple companions we didn't get. Like I said, I'm not a trophy hunter anymore, so it's not gonna bother me. Like it would probably before it would bother me a lot, but now it's. I'm curious why we did. I think maybe one or two of them like Harding we did. Davern we did. Curious if there's. Maybe I just didn't do the quest yet, but yeah. Oh man. Like 8. When did I give up trophy hunting? I think a bird just flew into my window. That's hilarious. Hope that was a bird. Pretty loud, dude. That could have been. We're not buying any trees, so it couldn't have been like a tree, but that was like loud as hell.
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
free
that
fish
was
next time. You too,
loud to be.
Gallus.
Sure, Hal. Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
Ooh.
Anything I can do to help?
Cooperative. Are you sure you're Nev's friend?
All right. What are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium Brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? Neve, Gallus, and Rana Savas, investigators?
Right. That. I may have paid for another small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
Oh, we should get an ad
Uptown
too.
couldn't ask for better protectors.
No, I love the funny moments, but I feel like there are times where you gotta be.
Virantium Brandy. I know where to stop the Red Lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real? Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Hell yeah.
Are you Neve Gallus?
How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Advertisement.
Then you're in the right place.
That's a new one I've never heard.
Naratha's calls, we answer.
Cross your fingers it's not for nothing.
Yeah, after this I'm gonna use
It won't be.
Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
Oh yeah. See, Nev. See? That's what I mean. I wonder if I just didn't get the certain quest for certain companions. Hell yeah. That the one? Nope, that's not the one. Blight chilled hit by first. Put that one full damage on it. Definitely. But just to see, just as like just because we're almost, we'll fix Nev's enchantment. We'll see if anyone else wants to talk, and then use the restroom real quick. Head back out to so. Okay, looks like everyone's just hanging out, having a good time. Fix this enchantment. Oh, head to Treviso. Take Lucanis with us.
Manifestation.
Here we go. Cold damage. Okay. Whoa. Sweet. Yeah, like I said. Restroom real quick. Is taken care of. Did do like a quick little peek, real quick. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any animals. I didn't see. I couldn't like obviously like stick my head out the window, but I didn't see anything. Window and stuff didn't look. Might have been like a branch, might have blown like a tree.
Rook,
like it might have been windy.
We have discovered what
I didn't see any
is
little
planning for Treviso.
little birds or
The
any
butcher
little
was
creatures.
making
Though, so
cunning. It's a poison
hopefully
that
it wasn't
sedates
true.
people.
Or if it was a
warps their
bird,
minds.
A large
okay,
portion of his
flew
comic
away
went
alright.
missing.
Because it was
Would you
pretty
like to
loud.
guess the culprit?
Eventually.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called
But
us
the window
reckless,
still
and
looks
now,
like pretty clean.
Now eventually will
Doesn't
ruin the minds
go.
of thousands in this city to have
Now I'm
their
thinking it
peace
might have
and
just been a
order.
windy tree branch that somehow get a little farther than I
Destroying your
thought.
own people's minds. How
This
could
doesn't-
Eventually do this?
By
Either
telling
way,
themselves there
it
is
was a
nothing
bird.
else to be
Hope
done.
it's okay.
After the dragon attack,
Thinking it was a
and then the blight,
maybe a tree branch just.
the governor is a coward who has given up on
It's supposed to
Treviso.
storm, like I said,
Better
so that
to
honestly
poison
makes
the
sense.
last of it themselves than let
Definitely
anyone
be a
else
tree.
solve these things.
Like I said, if
It
bird,
is finally time to
hope
strike.
they're okay.
Go to the garrison
Appreciate
and
the
prevent
compliment.
Evenchi from releasing the comic.
Once you
Keep
are
my
there,
house pretty
Thea
clean.
and I will lead the crows against the rest of Evenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
Yeah, let's
There
do
is
it.
something else. Jacobus stormed off earlier. He did not look well.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Say he didn't look happy, but
Do you think Evenchi would target the field hospital?
I would not
yes.
put anything past them now.
I was gonna say he definitely seems like the guy who would attack a hospital.
I heard
Yeah, we're gonna see what we do. We're gonna do this, and I think we'll talk to our
Here's the
team,
garrison.
kind of judge like what the vibe
On to the
is. If it's
garrison
like
and the governor.
What were we talking about?
it,
Oh, Lucanis, I wanted to ask you something.
Ask away.
Are you in?
That courtyard looks empty.
Where are all the Antom guards?
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Evenchi must be
I need
further
the
in.
tea here. Hold on now. You're good. You can keep talking again. No, Bellar, you're good. You're good to ask him. You had an important question he needed to answer.
We clear the garrison this time. Evenchi's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Look! Intruders! Calm down. We can escape across the roofs.
Oh, we can fight. Ooh, there you go. Lock on, Rook. There we go. I was like, he wasn't moving. He was just hanging out. Must have been stuck on like a pillar between like Antom and the pillar.
That explains why Evenchi's Antom were trying to run.
That explains why they were trying to run. It actually does. Even they're like, I'm getting the heck out of here, dude. Uh-oh, someone's coughing. We know what that means. So we know who the final boss is gonna be.
Wait! Jacobus?
I don't know who that is. Should I feel bad? I know it was a little kid, but other than that, should I feel bad? Was it like an important person's kid? Once again, I'm not super big on kids myself. So I'm not as moved as a normal person probably would be in this situation. Like, I still, you know, I have a heart. I understand I don't want to see anything happen to a little kid, but it was just one of those. Maybe it was a little kid. Maybe it was just a shorter adult. But either way, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel bad. I've seen a lot better die recently, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, now for
I watched Manfred die. I think I'm gonna be phased by anyone I haven't really, like, had a relationship with.
Both of them. Something's wrong. Something in the
I watched a spirit
Wait, are these Anton
gain a conscience.
I see the comic is working.
You're gonna expect me to feel any different?
Watch your back.
Oh, that's why I was a pig.
Say the word. Now's your chance. Finished.
Here. I missed the stagger, son.
I told you once, it won't end any differently.
The Crows bleeding fire.
Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
Imagine he succumbs to the blight. There's no way this fight's like that fast. I guess it could be.
Just say when.
Got a big dog.
Get back.
Now he gets blighted. Maybe not.
If that damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me, if you hadn't interfered,
it wouldn't have made a difference.
Or if you weren't such a weakling.
Neither will my death. My comic could have helped stabilize the city, but it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
You'll
The Crows,
never know.
the citizens helping each other through the dragon and the blight. They're already taking care of each other.
It won't last.
I think it can. And so do the Crows. You say you did all this for Treviso, Avenchi, to protect it. But you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
Lucanis approves. I knew Lucanis would. That wasn't something else. Orchestrator's long couple. Anything else? Just checking, you never know. Seems like we got everything. We'll be able to fast travel, right? Got a feeling that meeting at the tables like that last family dinner.
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in
I
time.
got a bad feeling.
Rook, I should have wine.
We'll see. We'll go through that quest and we'll see where we're at.
The comic is being disposed of, all thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The Untom remain, though with Evenchi gone, I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
No, I
Treviso
had to
would have
pick.
fallen long ago if it really didn't have a chance.
I'm not so
And
sure.
I've been doing everything I can to make up for that, picking them in the Rathos.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
Like that.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
Hell yeah.
I think we've done what we can for Treviso. We've shown everyone you can stand against the Antom and the Blight.
Time to kill. Jacobus, I don't know, they said it real cool. Jacobus the Fledgling fell to the Blight in Treviso, but not before using the last of his wits to lead Darkspawn into the garrison, which overran Evinci's Antom and blighted the governor. The team put Jacobus to rest and rushed to stop a despondent Evinci from unleashing Quebec on the city. With them dead, Treviso can finally move forward without being manipulated by one of its own. Really sucks, but definitely feels like it. No, I feel like this is it. This is like our last time everyone's gonna like get together, sit at the table. Dang, man. Anyone have any other side quests? Talk to Lucanis. There's no DLC,
Lucanis?
I know that.
He looks just like me. Spite, I mean, when he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways. Literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
Sure, that makes sense.
What was
Yeah,
it
I
Neve
get
said?
that.
That killing the demon in the Fade could do it?
Could. She says there are no guarantees. Besides, our circumstances are unique.
Because you and Spite were forced together?
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
If you could find a way, imagine what it could change. It would give hope to so many people.
I must start with one person. From what we've seen, changing the world is better done by degrees.
You sound like you've still got some doubts.
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other. Spite wears my face, uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
He's also learned teamwork.
A demon who's worked in a team, saved people, and made friends.
He'd lose them if I cast him out.
You keep saying that like you'd miss him.
He's been part of me. he'd be alone.
Spite will only be alone if he chooses to be. But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
I know. But from someone else, it's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
Like an actual quest? Oh, we got him to come around. All right. Well, now I know it's over. Your support has allowed Lucanis to face his inner demons and protect what matters most. Defiant and relentless, Lucanis gives no quarter to his targets, preying on their weaknesses, giving them no chance to recover. We did it. We did Lucanis's too. Talons of Vengeance. New one. Ooh. Yeah, one. Really liked the other one, but this one looked. Go enchanted, of course, real quick.
The fires are lit.
It wouldn't be. It's probably, yeah, it's. I guess maybe. New quests available. Let's see. We can maybe a little bit more to do first. Let's see.
Trouble coming our way.
Ooh! Even if it's just one quest.
Attack! Fight on!
On the right.
So, I looked into it a little bit. The Devouring Storm, I mean.
What did you find?
No one knows anything. Not the Archive, not the Circles, not even Myrna and Vorgoth.
That's weird. You'd think some group of mages would know something.
Right. Here's hoping it ends up being nothing. Watch ahead.
Thing on the top floor, is that what I'm not? I wonder what the one thing. Damn, Rook, you alright, buddy? Woof. Here.
Tougher than I was told.
Got a couple things on the coast left, the Ravine coast. I'm okay. Seems it. Let's go sit this. Let's see what happened. Yeah, this feels like the final.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet,
A
it's
month?
us.
That feels like a.
Everything seems impossible at the beginning. Just fight one
I
battle
feel like
at a
we
time.
still got a good amount of time.
Eric told me that.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
True.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
Let's make sure there's too many distractions for them to spot us.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, Veil Jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging.
Maybe it
We
does
start
end.
enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antom? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending.
That's when Morrigan does her best work.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us. I know she's busy leading the fight in the south, but she knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead. I hear that we're as ready as we'll ever be, but we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest, then we'll take care of outstanding business.
I don't know what else could really be left, but okay. That's nice. They give you a nice warning. Starting this quest will lead to the end of the main story. Dang. So that's what I mean. I wonder if it ends after that, or well, you know what? No matter what, save here. What we'll do is we're gonna just fast travel one time. Fast travel back. Just to see if anything changes. If everyone at the lighthouse is just chilling, then we'll save. And next stream might be it. After that, will I just do a new character and whatnot? I'm not sure what I'm to be honest. Figure we do one last little move at the lighthouse to see. Seems like everyone's pretty chilling right now. Yeah, I guess right now we'll call that a stream, and then yeah, we'll save here, and then probably at the start of next stream we'll save one more time. Just so if we get hit with that point of no return and we get kind of spit back out, maybe there'll be some more stuff we can do before we beat it, or if there's post game, even better. But we'll make like another save probably, and I'm sure they probably give you a save, like a point of no return save. So if you want to keep doing stuff before the end of the main quest, but we'll see what's going on. We're at a little over 48 hours. We might probably get 50 hours on the plate, which is pretty awesome. I don't know how much we should get. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do that. We'll go meet Morrigan, and then we'll beat it, and we'll see what happens after. See if it becomes, like, if it's still open to us, then we'll keep playing, or if we got to load back, we'll see if there's anything else we missed. But for now, I'll hop off, and then still not sure what's going on with work tomorrow. I usually like to stream Wednesdays, but we'll see what's going on. I might even if it's just an hour and a half, 2 hours tomorrow, we'll beat it. We'll see what's going on, and I'll start thinking about what I'll do for the next. But we hopefully beat this, and maybe we can do some more side quests. But I don't want to look up anything to see, so we'll just kind of face it as it comes to it. See if we get anything post. I mean, the way it says it ends the main story, I know there's no DLC. Maybe that means we just finish this story and then it spits us out and see what happens after. Yeah, we'll thinking we'll still probably come on tomorrow, but if I'm not tomorrow, I'll definitely be on Thursday. We will probably finish this up. Is what I imagine is going to happen, and like I said, go from there and kind of figure out what the plan is. I appreciate everybody who came through, anyone lurking, anyone who watches the VOD. Appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good rest of their Tuesday. I'm just going to watch some more World Cup myself. Yeah, appreciate anyone who came through, anyone who checked out the video. guys have a good rest of your Tuesday, and I'll most likely see you tomorrow. But if not, I'll definitely see you on Thursday. Appreciate you guys for coming in.